This is Garum, and of course I am ignoring reality. Welcome to Game News Bites. Only good information, all duds removed. Today I'm going to bring you Meet the Aliens Part 3. I've had several people mention the fact that I did leave a couple aliens out, and that's because I was waiting on getting a little bit more information about them. So, finally being relatively satisfied, let's hit it. We're going to start off with the Muton Berserker. You guys saw him in the official XCOM 2 release trailer. It's that guy right there. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about him. Now you can see that his looks have been updated a little bit. This is the one that you remember from Enemy Within, and back to this one. So some obvious changes have been made. Now it says on the official site that the Berserker has evolved to be even deadlier this time around. Now we go on to a direct quote by Garth DeAngelis, who said the Berserker has the strongest melee attack in the game. Also, in the PAX Prime panel, the developer team talked about the Berserker, mentioning several times she. I'm guessing that this iteration of the Berserker is actually female. So the number one question, would you hit a girl? If she looked like that, hell yes. And the only actual confirmed ability of the Berserker is called the Bull Rush, which allows the Berserker to move slightly more than twice its normal range. So that's going to make it difficult to stay away. Alright, let's move on to the Chryssalid. The Chryssalid has had a long evolutionary cycle, starting with this, and as you can see here, gradually moving along to the new Chryssalid. So, what new can the Chryssalid do? Well, every attack the Chryssalid does will cause poison. Now in the last game, if a soldier died from a Chryssalid attack, it would resurrect as a zombie. If the zombie was left alone for X amount of turns, 2 or 3, then a Chryssalid would pull an alien's chest burster and you got a new one. Not this time around. If you are killed by a Chryssalid's poison, that person falls down and cocoons. That cocoon will have to be destroyed within a couple of turns, or 3 new Chrysalids will spawn from that cocoon. So yeah, that would instantly become a top priority. Now, in addition to that, the Chrysalids have also gained the ability to burrow and lie in wait to ambush you. Alright, and finally, let's talk a little bit about the Sectoid. This is what he looked like in the beginning of his cycle, moving on to something more familiar, and this is him all hulked out and what he's going to be like in XCOM 2. You guys probably already know that he's all jacked up because of the human DNA spliced into him. But it did more than just give him more musculature, it actually enhanced the Sectoid's psionic powers. So what psionic abilities have been confirmed? Let's start with Psi Spin. This is an ability that contains several possible effects, including disorientation, confusion, and full-on mind control. From what we know, it's kind of random which one of these are going to hit your character, whether they're going to be disoriented, confused, or fully controlled, and I believe that's going to be based on that specific character's will. Moving on, the Sectoid also has the ability to Psi Reanimate, which brings both dead humans and dead aliens back to life at full health as Psi Zombies. Reanimated targets will die once again as soon as the Sectoid controlling them is slain. So it's very much like the Sectoid Mind Merge. Now, if some of you guys are really kind of missing the way of the old Sectoid, know that not everything of them is lost. Several features do carry over, including the wrist-mounted gun and the glowing chest. So, the cute little guys haven't lost everything. Now, if you guys missed part 1 or part 2 of Meet the Aliens, go ahead and click there, and I can take you right to them. Now, with that being said, is there any other XCOM 2 content that you guys would really like to see a video on? I do finally have some more information on the Advent, so I will be doing a part 3 on them very soon. So, pretty much anything else, throw it down in the comments, and I'll find out everything I possibly can about that. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed.